Hi there, Bartholomew Perez, engineer, realtor in California and Florida, author and investor. Today's subject is going to be around coaching and mentoring, and this is largely motivated by the fact that I'm looking for a new vocal coach. And they're both important. Mentoring and coaching, there are different levels between who drives that relationship, the actions that are expected of you or the other person, and then really what the use is for. Um, Different areas of my life, I've had mentoring and coaching. I've also been a mentor. I have not been a coach. But on the mentoring side, we can largely speak on it's the mentee that drives that relationship, where the mentor is reactive and responsive depending on what you need. So if it's a question regarding career, regarding some aspect of a relationship, or some advice regarding financial moves that you might be thinking about. Subject, if they're not financial advisors, then okay, that does not, proceed with caution. But the point being, you're seeking mentorship because you want an informal or maybe more formal relationship to navigate some avenue or aspect where it's supposed to be guidance to help your choices and decision in that subject matter, career, finance, family, relationships, etc. That list goes on. Coaching. Now, you are saying that you're much more serious about a particular thing. In my case, singing. I enjoy singing very much. I went into this not being at least bit, I could not do anything that had to do with singing. I got more comfortable with singing, and I feel like now it's a point of growth where I learned everything that I could from the coach that I have now, and then I have to build on that. So why would somebody even seek coaching? Well, the big one is because you want developmental feedback at this point outside of the way that you're already performing and given the boundaries from the educational process that have been bestowed upon you. So this is saying you want to be from average to good, or maybe good to great, and so on. Where now the level of commitment that you're demonstrating and displaying exponentially there. Other areas that I've received coaching in: public speaking, dancing. Those two stand out the most to this day. Those are things that I continue to practice, and without coaching, ugh, I would not be at that caliber when it came to example. Public speaking, I was a Toastmaster. When I was a Toastmaster, my peak performance was during a national competition. We had the champion of public speaking at the time, the Ninja Hirachi, in the audience at Burbank, California, in the Castaway. This was an impromptu competition where I passed several levels before going at the national level, and this, oh my goodness. When it came to public speaking, they say people fear this more than they do death. Blows my mind, but that's the case. Me, I look for that. I like the thrill of being on stage and being able to speak publicly confident. This particular one, I cracked. I did not perform as well as I should have, but the point being, I got to that pinnacle because I received coaching. So, important because oftentimes we stop ourselves either because of time or money. And oftentimes they're not even a problem. When you find a coach, they're often, their rates, depending on who you are, it might be even negotiable. It doesn't even hurt to ask, right? And if it doesn't work with that particular coach, find somebody else. There's plenty of coaches out there on the subject matters that you are thinking. They're important because, hey, it's focused teaching on a particular set of skills. If you want to be great, phenomenal, this is the way to do it. Right now, the other aspect that I'm getting mentorship from my spiritual journey, because I don't have a good example in my personal life. So I have to seek outwards. I can read the word all day, but that will have with its limitations where my self-study will include my own bias. It will not include things that I may not have considered, and I need organization. Yeah, call that the engineering curse, where we need process. I know I do, at least. Anyway, this is Bartholomew Perez on the subject of mentoring and coaching, both important for different reasons. And if you are becoming or finding your purpose and want to go from good to great, coaching is the way to go. Mentorship can get you started, but there are limitations where the sole responsibility should fall on you as the mentee. Now, because coaching requires paying for this service, I think that speaks wonders about your level of commitment and dedication, devotion to yourself and your art. So don't sell yourself short ever, because you can do it. To be continued.